Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos 18205, numbers after the names on evac with my girl. Don't know her name. Always forget her name. Don't know her name. Annihilate a girl. Seraph. Is her name Seraph? I don't know. We're gonna call her Seraph. I don't remember her name. I think it's Seraph. I don't know. I keep forgetting this woman's name. I feel so bad. I remember Battery, so it's not like a sexist thing. It's just I don't know. I just keep forgetting this woman's name. Usually the Kuda over here. This is when I'm still working through getting my submachine gun camos over here. So I mean, this game's about like 2-3 weeks old. This gameplay's about 2-3 weeks old. You know, it's an up and down game, but mainly what I wanted to focus on is the combat focus, and it's one of those specialist abilities that I'm not sure if a lot of people are using. I'm not sure how much use it's getting out of it, but I really like it. I like it a lot more than my aim towards that guy. I'll tell you that right now. I'm trying to turn around over here, see if I get a quick spawn back here, because they will do this, and then use this little side piece as a, you know, just as a protection area, and then be careful. Oh, Marcos, look to the right, man. It wouldn't hurt you to look to your right sometimes, man. Jeez Louise. I don't look to the sides. I gamble. I take so many gambles in this game. I do not look side to side. I should, but I don't. And a lot of situations, it comes down and bites me in the ass. I think I'm rolling here with my boy Who, by the way. It's who our purple arrow friend is. Whenever the purple arrow shows up. And these guys got that stuff where, like, sometimes the purple arrow just disappears. That sometimes happens to me. I find it kind of strange. Anyway, combat focus. Excited. Now we got it. We earned it. We could do this. Let's go. Hit it. Get the kill. Trying. Now I want to get the tag because I want to get more points, but I don't want this guy to pop me right afterwards. So get him. Get his tag. And you got to take into account like how quick this thing runs out, man. And to me, it's a very good thing to use over here, especially in kill confirmed. I like to use it, as every specialist, I like to use it as soon as possible. But this one, you know, it wouldn't hurt sometimes to think about it sometimes and, you know, kind of wait on it and kind of program yourself. So, you know, in that situation, I like to have, like at that one, I had a guy that he had his back towards me. So I'm like, all right, this is an automatic kill tag. Getting a ton of points for that. Then after that, I have to figure out, you know, I had one gunfight that I had to win over there. Won it, managed to get myself. So this thing, especially for people like me who like to run, you know, the big kill streaks in this game, you know, I mean, the minimum I like to put on basically is the Wraith, you know, and that's 1,100, I believe, just raw. And then I believe when I run it, in this case, I'm running the town. I think I had to unlock the Wraith there. I think I wasn't high enough level. It might be the reason why I don't have it, but I think it's 1,100, and then if you use anti-up, it's just a G. So it's a pretty big streak to earn, you know. You got to get a lot of breaks, and you could earn it a couple different ways, and it's kind of the stuff that I've always dealt with in Call of Duty that I'm never fully sure how to proceed, you know, because in theory, if I were to have scavenger and just be tossing EMPs and stuff, I'll make up those points, you know, and maybe I'll make up those points that I'd get with a combat focus, and maybe I don't need combat focus, you know, but in that case, I'm using scavenger, I'm taking off another perk too, maybe I'm taking out anti-up with the belief that I'm just going to make up for it on my own, with my own skill and expertise. I think luck's a big factor in these games, man, when it comes to playing a game like Black Ops 3 and just any sort of multiplayer online shooter, you know. You could be as good as you want, and I consider myself a pretty good player, but there's only so much I could do, you know, and that's why I value when I get like a nuke like I did like last week and stuff like that so much, because it's not only the fact that I got it and I did it, and, you know, it shows a level of skill, right, in the game that, you know, obviously I know how it works. I was able to get 30 kills in a row. You know, you got to know how to play in order to pull that kind of stuff off. But you need to catch a lot of breaks going on the right. You know, there's any point I could run through one of these rooms, there could just be some guy over there on the edge just ducking in some corner and just pops me. That could happen any time. It can happen to the most skilled player. It can happen to the worst player. It doesn't matter. You know, so there's a little factor, there's a level of luck that I think most players try to neglect and try to, you know, blame it on skill. When you watch videos, it's like, oh, look how good I am. I found this technique, this thing, this, that. And it's great. You know, there's definitely, that's a big chunk of it. But luck's a big chunk of it too, man. And that's why I always enjoyed using hardline and anti-up, because it reduces the amount of luck I need, basically. It's how I translate it in my own eyes. You know, I could play this part really well right here, right now. I don't really know where this guy is. Thankfully, my talent takes care of it. That's kind of lucky. I was thinking sometimes my talent doesn't kill anything. But that guy could have been, like, in the water, you know, and I could have ran over to the other side, and he could have just popped up and blasted me. And, you know, that's fair. You know, I looked at the review, I assessed the situation. I misstepped over there. You know, that kind of stuff happens in this game, and I don't think you can't get frustrated by it. You know, one of the things I've tried to improve a lot is just not get as frustrated about random events like that. Hey, it's bad luck. Sorry. You know, it's Call of Duty. Go play another game. You know, go play something in an environment where you can control. I was gonna say Ninja Gaiden because I'm posting that video next week, but if you're gonna see something about my Ninja Gaiden videos, that you can't control a lot of things in Ninja Gaiden. You control things, all right. Good luck trying to control when people spawn over here. One of the things I had also in using the combat focus, man, is clicking it either too early or too soon, or clicking in between gunfights. This is another thing I would do. So in a case like that, and that's why I kind of spawned them. In the case like with that last guy where I popped him, I oftentimes would try to hit the thing as I was shooting him too, you know, try to like really up the multitasking level to like a whole nother ordeal. And this guy, I'm like, you know what, man, I don't even know where you are, bro. I have no idea. Another way I like to use the combat focus is also to kill someone and then use it when I go and pick up the streak. So right here, you know, I blew it. I literally. That's exactly how not to use it. If we need any sort of assessment, I showed you the first time I got it. I showed you how to use it. This is how not to use it, because that was, ugh. You know, it happens. There's nothing too crazy over here. Nothing right home about. Sometimes you're gonna misfire it. And it's with anything. You know, I do it with all kinds of specialists. You know, I'll sometimes pull out my Tempest and think that I'm like alone and gonna be able to get some good snipes. Then I realize I have 16 dudes around me and I'm gonna die. And I'm like, okay, well that's that. But in that case, you know, I got a little bit greedy and I try to hit it as I was hip firing her, and I was like, okay, I can play Ring Around the Rosie over here. I might be able to actually get this kill, plus pick up these 2 tags. All of a sudden, I'm rolling over my streaks over there. It was a gamble then. You know, maybe it would have paid off. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. You know, what else could I have done? I could have died and then just used it in the next life. Yeah, probably. That's probably the smarter thing to do. But sometimes you got to risk it. You got to gamble it, because in essence, it's a game of luck over here. Say, for example, spawns, you know, and how people come out of spawns. Right now, they could be spawning left over here. I decided to push up right because I thought that one of our teammates was back over there left, so they wouldn't push them up over there. But maybe they would. Maybe there was a bunch of people on this side. You can't fully tell where everyone is on the mini-map, you know, so it could be possible that you just mistaken one spawn, or maybe that they spawn the guy in a little bit of backer area than they normally do, and all of a sudden he pops you. So, you don't kill yourself over these kind of things if you're going to get one thing out of this video. Just relax, take a chill pill. It ain't that serious, man. It's a god... I was about to curse. It's a goddamn video game. We might as well just get it out of there. It's a video game, man. It ain't that serious, bro. Having said that, though, doesn't hurt to actually know what you're doing over here. And in terms of the combat focus, man, I like to use it when I got stuff that I know is automatic, you know. So in the kill confirmed, I really like to use it when I'm picking up like a tag or two. Or, you know, when I get an automatic kill over here. Just try not to use it when you're already started a gunfight. It's too late at that point. And believe me, your instincts are going to want to do that. Because your instinct's going to be like, okay, I got a guy right here. If I kill him, and then I do this other thing, and I do that, and I do this. No. I had, for example, right here, very good winnable gunfight, right? Very simple. Just go up there, pop the guy in the back. No problem. I'm trying to emphasize that one. Also, don't get yourself killed, man. Like, this is a good move right here that I pulled off right now, just because I dipped out of that. Because I was like, yo, I'm about to get popped over here. I'm close to my hater. Realize where you at, you know. It's a game of luck, but it doesn't mean that you can't put yourself in a more advantageous situation than not. And over here, I'm trying to pre-shoot somebody who's just not there, and then, yeah. Talk about situational awareness, my friends. Come on, I didn't even go get those tags. I was just like, it's a waste of my time. I'm going to come over here and just murder some other folk, man. Because y'all wasting my time. Then there, thank God for whoever teammate just saved me, because that person was about to jump around me. Who knows what nonsense they were about to do to me over here. I think I ended up getting like 50-something kills this game. You know, nothing too crazy. And that person right there ruined me from what could have elevated this game to a whole nother level, which would have been another set of streaks over there. But good for them, man. They just hit with the butt of their gun. And, you know, now on that little topic of just using the weapon and whatnot and the melee thing, I really like how they did it in terms of it takes 2 to hit it, but then if it's 1 in the back, it counts. And that's fair. Don't not melee because of that. It's still a very strong attack. It's in our eyes, I'm not 100% sure how much damage it does, right? Like, I haven't measured it out, you know, whether it does, you know, on a scale. I think Call of Duty is a scale of 100. I'm not sure if it takes out 50 and then the other 50. I'm not sure if it takes out 60 and then 40 for a second. I'm not exactly sure how it plays out. But either way, it definitely plays out to the point where you're putting in a lot of pain that maybe you wouldn't be able to inflict over there with the gun, man. So what's that, 55 and 12 spot? Not too bad, not that worst over here. You know, I kind of peaked over here these past 3 weeks, and I was laughing after I posted a nuke last week. I was like, well, what am I going to do to follow that up? But we got some good games, man. I got a couple 60 kill games I got to put up over here in the next couple of weeks. I got a couple of 70 kill games that I got to put up over here in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to pick some out of here, try to split up and talk a little bit about the specialists as I work through finalizing these camos for these guys. Your boy Marcos, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that hood stuff. We outie.